Hello, everybody. This is me and Roman, and we're going to. This is session 3. Is that correct, Roman?
I think so. I
Our
need to check the
third,
calendar.
third session, and we'll do 4, 5, 6. We'll see how it goes until there's we get clarity at this level. I did this at the 15Q level. That worked out real good. I have a 10Q. When he gets back, we'll do that. And Roman's around the 5Q. And we'll do again 5-ish sessions. Okay, let's take a look. We are the Blackstones.
Yeah. So it's against 4Q, and I have 2 stones handicap.
As 5Q, you need to embrace the idea that you can ignore this without any consequences. You can play anywhere you want.
Yeah. I just saw a recent video and you were talking about this specific matter.
Now, at the 10Q level, hey, let's just respond. Let's just play a basic game. But 5Q, you're thinking, okay, how do I get up towards the dawn? Well, step 1, realize you do not need to respond. You can respond. Okay, we respond, no problem at all. And now, walk me through what should be on Black's mind here.
Well, usually when I have handicap, means my opponent is stronger, but also I have initial advantage of 2 or 3 stones depending on what the handicap is. And it means I just don't need to squander it till the end of the game. That's it. I just need to use it efficiently. So, and in the beginning, I had those 2 star points, and probably the most natural third move would be to occupy the 3rd corner. And here I responded, and then he played a fast move. And White's kind of pretending to occupy big upper side. It's not the territory yet. There is still 3 invasion. There are other invasion points, but I can get something for myself too. So I would be thinking about playing on my bigger side. It could be K4 for Sander and say, it could be, I don't know, something on the Q line, or maybe just approach the white stone at C14, things like that. At this point, I'm not concerned about his moves, let's say.
So our goal in these sessions is to get a handle on how should we be handling things to move up from here. Okay. So your answer might be okay in the 10Q range. I'm not sure. I didn't hear anything focused. So let's go through this. What should Black be thinking? Black's thinking, I'm fine.
Yeah.
White's fine. So I'm not going to be defending or attacking. Okay. Now, you went on and on about some overall strategy in the game. No. I'm fine. He's fine. What's big? Well, we need to see characteristics. For instance, A is low and settled. That means playing another move over here is a serious waste of time. Now, I'm going to change things for a moment. Let me put a white stone here. Oh, all of a sudden, R11 was a real good move. So the character of the situation tells us what to do. We don't want to play on the right because we're low and settled there. What else is going on? White has a 3-stone wall begging to play on the left. Let's see what that looks like. White's doing something terrifying.
Yeah.
because of his position on top. So his position on top says, next I want to play on the left. Now let's spend a moment on this. Isn't white saying that I want to spin to move on top to take that area? Well, it's still not his. Do you think he should play another move? Well, it's still not quite his. Do you think he should play another move? Okay, now it's his. Oh, white's playing incredibly slow. I know I can't play rope with you right now. I'm busy. I'm so sorry. She's got a rope. She's putting it in my hand. Come on, let's play rope. So the point is that the top isn't where anyone wants to play. It's the left. Now, you could say, I'm just going to go about my business and do my own thing.
Yeah.
Well, again, you're giving white what he wants. That's who has more area. I think white does. I mean, white's overall look is bigger than black's overall look. And now they're looking equitable. And now, how did white get the lead here? That's the overall picture. So white has these three stones, which are screaming to play on the left. A says the right small. The three mark stones say the left is big. So we're going to do something about that.
33 invasion approach.
These are the four that come to my mind. D is the one you kind of want to stay away from. It's a vague overall picture. You want to start getting up in the dawns, you want to play more specifically. So let's talk about the left for a moment.
By the way, do you think the D move is totally unreasonable?
B?
D.
D.
Yeah.
Is it reasonable? Oh, yeah. Big move, played in a big area. It
But
also
you would not prefer it.
doesn't do anything. And that's what we're talking about. What do you mean it doesn't do anything? Well, did it attack something? No. Did it defend something? No. Did it take an area? No. But it might take an area in the future. So it's not what you call a practical move. 100% practical. I'm alive. I have points. You don't get the corner. That is a really wonderful statement. How about I am playing on the left? Now, I want to talk about that. Let me bring that down just so we make this all very clear.
Yeah.
Let's look at this white stone for a second. I don't know if I've done with this I've done this with so many students over the years. We're going to cut this new white stone down the middle on the 10 line. We're going to take our little hacksaw. It's made out of clamshell, right? Those are the ghost stones, clamshell. We're going to take our little hacksaw and cut it right down the middle. Okay, a little bit of dust on the ground. I literally do this in my head. I can see the dust on the ground. It's the stupidest thing, but that's what I do. And that way it's like, okay, there's two parts to this stone. We're going to look at the bottom side. What in the heck is it doing on the bottom side of the stone? Nothing. What about the top half of the stone? Perfect. Could not be better. Bottom half, not doing much. Why is that? Because this black stone is absolutely playing on the left. People tend to think of it as, no, it's the bottom left corner. Left. You are really, really playing on the left. This is not more so on the left. So we are stopping right from developing the left as we start developing our corner and the bottom area. It's practical with a great future.
They also talk about this. No, sorry for interrupting you.
No,
they also
please.
talk about this notion of two corners facing each other, and in this case, they are of opposite color, which means that a move in this direction is kind of more valuable for both.
I see. And you're talking about the E corner and
Yeah.
F corner.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So A would like to extend in this direction, but F also, they kind of expected to share it. Yeah, but
Yeah. So to get up to the dawn area, you want to be starting to play more practical. And we know that A is amazingly practical.
mhm,
B, approaching the, so you're playing in the corner
mhm.
and stopping what white wants. Or C, playing in the corner, stopping what white wants, and starting to develop your own black area.
Mhm.
So all three very practical and meaningful. Down here,
Yeah.
really nothing, there's not a lot being talked about on the bottom. Now, you do have 2/4/4s saying, hey, bottom's nice. We know the Sonren say that's a famous move.
Mhm.
But again, you're not taking either area. It's just not practical. Now, this is practical. It's great, except you've decided not to stop White's ideas.
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty
could
bold, saying, yeah, White's saying a big thing. I don't care.
you could also say that
Usually care.
the right
So
side is not very big at the moment, right? So
yeah,
C is better.
yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
It's in. Are we weak at A? Nope. Is the bottom big? Roman. Is the bottom big?
Um, yes. I cannot say if there is anything bigger than that, but maybe there is, but it is big.
Okay. What makes the bottom big or small? How do we know this?
Um, well, a good question. It's kind of what I expect to get there, maybe. So since there are no white stones there at all, um,
But there is a black stone. What does
yes,
the B stone tell us? Which is the same that the C stone is telling us.
that it is settled or maybe cooled down even a little bit.
Low, it means that playing on the bottom is a real waste.
Mhm.
We're already settled there.
So it's definitely not a priority. Yeah.
And more than that, I would say the difference between A and B, very little difference. I'm sure you would agree that black A is horribly small.
In the opening, yes.
So black A right now, complete mistake.
Mhm.
B, black B is nearly the same. It's that small. So if we want to play a move down here, let's do it over at the corner
Mhm.
and saying, well, there's enough space on the bottom where I don't think I'm over concentrated.
Mhm.
Still, bottom or left. Left is totally bigger than the bottom. All the white stones say I want to play on the left. And the
Mhm.
black stones say I don't want to play on the bottom.
I see.
So if we can get where this is making sense, and if you can ask any questions or go through any process to clarify, because there's this 5Q out there who's listening right now going, wait, I don't quite get this. Tell me again. So are you getting it? Is there any questions here?
Um, yeah, I mean, I believe I didn't like the B move at the moment I played it because it looks awkward. And it's kind of went a little bit weird since then. Um, so, I mean, I should have played where the white move is right now instead of B.
Perhaps.
And why just occupy this point, basically exploiting this mistake.
Yeah, that's a lot of strategy. First, this black move is totally a dawn level move. If it's a mistake, it's still 95%. So everything's
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah.
If you keep this up, on every move, then if this is a 1-point mistake in 150 moves, you'll be 150 points down. So this by itself, very small error.
Okay.
Except in thinking, that's what we're working on. Well, the thinking is, well, the left's bigger, let's play on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And now the left is bigger than it was a minute ago. We got to play on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one other thing here. Let's look at this Jaceki. Here we have similar, this A stone, low and settled,
Mm-hmm.
super strong. It has no needs at all. So this is exactly the same, just incredibly bad. Okay. Let's put it here. We have an open skirt.
Mm-hmm.
White has a sente move. If we don't respond, gosh, we're about to get cut. Our corner's
Mm-hmm.
leaving. White's getting a base. We have to respond. So playing here, quite reasonable. I'm not saying best, maybe it belongs here. But responding here, we have a need and a desire. But here, it's a clear statement. No more moves on top. Now, the 4/4s, our A stone, is well known. It loves extending along the side. It's terrible for the corner,
Mm-hmm.
but good for extensions. So the triangles, big. The squares, small.
Mm-hmm.
So the top is half big, mostly small. I
I
guess
see.
I'd have to do
Yeah.
less than half. A third
And
big.
also say that the reason for that is that if you enclose the corner in the upper right with something like NOOP, it's facing down. So this move is not about the upper side, it's about the left side. Oh, sorry, the right side.
You're talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this move is about the corner. I'm taking the corner. What else is it saying? It's also saying I didn't want to grow the top,
Mm-hmm.
or else I'd be playing a growing move.
Yeah. Or maybe
So
the mirror enclosure.
I'm basically taking the corner. I don't want to grow the top. And I happen to be facing the right.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad. I'm still great here. Now I would prefer a black stone there,
Mm-hmm.
but no, it does make the right bigger, but we're not lacking anything if white plays there.
Mm-hmm.
So corner, yeah. Okay, so this half big, half small, realizing that a low settled group is done. That's the key.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So here, the bottom is now small, so playing on the left. I'm hoping that is making more and more sense.
Yes, it does.
3 moves come to mind.
Uh-huh.
All are fine. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you could spend a lot of time. Which one of these is best? Let me read out all the stuff. Great. All of them are full value. If you're going to go beyond that, it's your preference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here,
Yeah.
4th line, good, because it starts. Yeah, we're saying that the A stone is closing the skirt of the B group, right? Kind of
Mm-hmm.
making that go wave. Now I would call this a mistake. Still 2 points maximum. Pretty small mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But again, 1 point here, 2 points there. That's up quick. Yes. Immediately.
It's kind of classics. If a star point has extensions on both sides, you should just clear 3.
Yeah. Okay. Black's alive. What's next?
Well, I believe at this point Black should be thinking about how to reduce this white moyo, if it is a moyo. Yeah, maybe not invade, maybe, but do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if white were to invade 4 or 5, it will not be that easy. He will get something, but it will be a fight.
Okay. So deal with the moyo is a pretty vague.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've marked, it seems to me there's 3 segments in this moyo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe even another one on the left, but it's hard to say.
Is Area
Somewhere
6
here.
part of White's moyo? No.
No.
I would say the moyo
Uh-huh.
is looking kind of like this picture.
Yeah.
And if we can stretch over, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The left, I mean, I guess we could say that part of the left, but that's like 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the left is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say if White ends up getting Area 1, I could care less.
It's not big enough, yeah?
That's small.
Mm-hmm.
Area 2, almost his. Very hard to take that away. So we're really talking about the largeness, which is Area 3,
The center.
and anything we can do about 1 and 2 along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So Area 3, and let's start with Area 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're doing 2 things at the same time. I'm going to take away the whole top, and already it's a shoulder hit. You can't surround me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm doing good here.
Or maybe even a one space jump? Or
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, 2 ways
Yeah.
of doing the same thing, yeah. Also this way, same thing.
Yeah.
But looks
I
like
like
the other
this
one's
move
bigger.
because if I were white, it would be extremely annoying to get something like that.
Yeah. And by the way, when White says, oh, I want the top. Please take the top. Oh, White's forced to play it because he just said he wanted it. That's the timing you're looking for. Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing here. Okay, so that's that's dealing with his moyo, focusing on his Area 2.
By the way, do you think playing on the edges is enough? So moves like O15 or E6, something like that.
Let's avoid that answer right now because we're about to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
So we just said we're taking away Area 3 and disrupting Area 2. So we said 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't mentioned anything black yet. We've only mentioned white.
Yeah.
And there's 2 black things going on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's do.
You mean 4 and 5?
Now let's do 1, right? I'm going to take away Area 1
Mm-hmm.
and 3 and
Mm-hmm.
the right, which was 4. We did 3 different things. Ooh, is White really going to do this? I think black's getting twice what white's getting.
Do you think
Now, granted, it's
black
not
misses a stone somewhere in the middle of that?
right. So have we taken the right? No. How's White's moyo doing? We totally have dealt with the moyo in a large way
Mm-hmm.
and done a great deal for black. Now, we haven't decided this is best yet. We're saying that this is pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
This one, well, it does allow this.
Oh.
But then there you're in his moyo. But he's taking away my moyo. Well, maybe you want to just build your moyo. No, I'm concerned about white. Well, then. So this is nice. That's
Mm-hmm.
working out well. But this too, working out pretty well.
Mhm. Yeah. I believe, I mean, there is a book by Yilun Yang, and there is a chapter on Moyo versus Moyo.
Uh-huh.
And there he says, play on the edges. Because
Yeah.
when you're playing on the edge of your Moyo, you are just redrawing the sector boundary every time.
Yeah.
And you are either expanding it or it's diminished by your opponent.
Yeah.
And this is maybe an example of that.
Yeah. Now, having played Mr. Ying hundreds of times, he would either play here or here. That's his style.
Oh.
This is a little lacking. Maybe if we had a stone here already,
Uh-huh.
then we're doing something practical, and that might be
Uh-huh.
worthwhile. But without
Uh-huh.
anything there, he'd be looking for more. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, all of that's true. I wouldn't play any of them. Because I'm interested in the details. He just left a huge cut.
Mm-hmm. This one.
I'm going to cut here immediately with zero expectations. All I know bothers white. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
White is going to play this way. What
There's
else?
another free move.
Okay, all of a sudden, I notice, the proverb 3 in a row isn't enough?
Yeah.
He has 3 in a row here.
Uh-huh.
All of
Okay.
a sudden, I have a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to stop that? Holy cow. What just happened? Something serious. Well, what's going to happen? I don't know, but I know it's bad for white. It might turn out that this cut is great for him. Okay, not a problem, but I'm alive on top now. However that's going to go. So I'm going to cut here with I have no idea what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
If he plays here, I go, oh, a 3 in a row shape. What do I do about that? And all of a sudden, holy cow, this is he's in a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's working. Let's look at another alternative. He says, yeah, I don't like that one bit. Okay, this still presents a lot of cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm going to save these stones because of all that's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Sente. Okay. Look at how many cuts he has. First of all, his left is gone, and he's got so many cuts.
Yeah.
This cut looks pretty nasty. They all look nasty.
And there is still the Satara into stones.
Yeah. Let's have him play here. And we're going to use this, but we're going to use it
as a peep.
Let's try using it here.
Oh.
What's he going to do? Here? Oh, I think I'm just alive then. Since we're alive on the left, we don't care if he comes in here. If we're already alive on the left. Well, that was easy life. So the point is that this cut, whatever he does, leaves him with problems. So I'm going to cut right now and decide everything later. So he should be playing here. Then all these other things become the topic. Yeah. Okay. So as far as you, as we'll say 5Q, wanting to move up, pay attention to little details. What is big? If you don't see the cut, what's big? His 1, 2, 3, that sucker's big. Okay. I want to do something there. And what else? I just see that center. That's all that's on my mind. Great. Then go with this one. If it's a mistake by 2 points. You
Mhm.
totally disrupted. Oh, but you got a little bit too many points. I don't care. I've dealt with it. Like, well, I really like my position. Well, then maybe go this way.
Mhm.
And if you happen to see the cut, then you don't have to read it out. Just go, I'm annoying him. That's all. Just annoying. You'll Atari, you go, wait a minute, that's a mistake. And White says, oh, I'm not, can I have that move back? No, you can't have that move back. So you just, one step at a time.
Mhm.
Okay. So what we've seen today is we want to break down, identify the issue. Oh, his big moil, what should I do? Well, step one, decide what you think is big. Well, I think I'm as black. I really can get big, but I've got to deal with this area. Okay, grow black, diminish white. There you go. Maybe it's here. Maybe you decide it should be here. Maybe you decided it should be here. Okay. Maybe you decided it should be here. What? That doesn't fit. Oh, that's right. So you just start walking through based. So you make the objective discernments. What do I want? What's important to me? Stop white's moil. Okay. Play. You play here. Obviously a big move. He comes
It
in.
is so annoying here.
He comes in. I'll just mark the points of interest. What should black be thinking?
Undercut from both sides.
A is my A group is weak.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. I'm going to give you control and
Okay.
control and with could be letters or triangles. Mark all the spots that help defend black.
Mhm.
That defend black.
Help defend black. Well, this move. I believe it is the one I played. I'm not sure it is the best one, but maybe it does its job. At least it protects one side.
Now, for now,
Another
don't look
idea.
for good moves, just moves
Yeah,
that help.
this one, maybe this one.
Huh?
I am not sure about this one, but maybe also this. No, I don't want this one. No. These are better.
Okay, so you're
Something.
already jumping
Yeah.
to conclusions.
Yeah. Okay, let me just mark out the options.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
What?
starting to notice there's heck, you can do almost anything and you're helping yourself. You don't need to say, I am now going to live. You might want that, but there's actually, now I'm going to mark a few. There's lots of pinches. There's lots of, there's a lot of things to do. Okay. Now, this is me trying to get objective here. Of all these, which are the ones we don't want? Well, like inside, like for instance, C3. What? Yeah, it works, but it's so one-dimensional. Let's get rid of that. Same thing with C4. It's just one-dimensional. C5, defense and attack. Oh, okay, that's better. B4, defend and prepare to attack. Okay, we'll leave that one. E6, what one I don't want that one. I don't want these. These are inside moves. H4 helps white. I don't want to help white.
Because it's touching.
Yeah. G5, just too slow. One-dimensional. Get rid of that one. Of all the pinches, I would say these three are all severe. So what I'm doing with this whole triangle thing, step one, realize you can do almost anything and you're helping.
Mhm.
So next, I want to help, and later I'll decide how much help I need. But which of these things would I help? Do I really like? Well, I kind of like dealing with his A area.
Mhm.
And, I don't want to get cut off. So I'm going to get rid of the D7.
Yeah.
So contacting helps White. Oh, White does, please get as strong as you want. I will never enter area A. So I can contact there if I want. Okay, I like that. I guess between the two, E is too passive. Okay, get rid of that. So you
Yeah,
start
just
to
right now.
see, okay, I like getting out. I like the contact. I just said I love my right side. If I could develop my right, that would be my biggest dream.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Can you afford to help from a distance? Let's just make it K4. That's kind of like a high growing Moyo move.
Mhm.
Is this enough help? Are we about to die? Next move? No.
It's White who is about to die.
It's White, yeah. White can't hurt us. Okay. And now, if I want, I'm alive.
Mhm. Mhm.
And White is still weak on the bottom there. Well, that worked out. So the idea is to try to get an objective point of view and say, well, what else do I want to do? Well, I'd like the corner. Yep, me too. Okay. What else? Well, my Moyo on the right. Ah. And you start forming a path.
Yeah. I
So
really like
some
this
of this,
process. Yeah.
yeah, this process, a few, I have one student in mind when I'm saying this. Now she knows who she is. She's like, well, I'm supposed to do such and such. She's always trying to find what she's supposed to do.
Mhm.
And it
Mhm.
leads her astray every move. I'm supposed to do this. I'm not playing where I'm supposed to. And it just,
Mhm.
rather than what I like to do. Well, my dream, help the right. Do I have
Yeah.
time? Hey, I do. Then there it is.
Uh, yeah, it's so fascinating. Like we had a cloud of dots of
Yeah,
positions, and then very quickly you just reduce them to 6 and chose one for very simple reasons.
yeah. And great moves. You're alive. You got points. White's weak. Is there a problem? No. You might have done better. What's White going to do? Defend? Okay.
Mhm.
Let's whatever. Let's start attacking White and build the right.
Mhm.
Whatever we want. Yeah, it's all good and fine. Okay, let's go on a little further here.
Yeah.
White comes in, you come down to the corner. Notice the gote nature. Just it's White's
Yeah.
move. White can go anywhere White wants. While this is a forcing move. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, as you start moving up towards dawn level, you want to be able to actually do stuff. So Sente, and I'm now completely done. Well, what about this one? Well, later I can kind of imagine
Mhm.
maybe there's something there.
Mhm.
Why don't I just, come here? It's a well-known shape that's like no Aji at all.
Yeah.
And maybe you play and you go, now that it's down, that might not have been best. Okay, but the game continues. Okay, step one, get out.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't want him to cut me. But if I play here, he can't cut me. He'll just die. And besides, I can live in the corner anytime I want. It's not urgent. Okay, he defends.
Mhm.
How do I feel about my group? Not very good. I think I'm going to go ahead and be actually alive here with points. Now, if he cuts me, that's a whole nother subject. Great. We're on a good path doing good things. Sure, we played less than perfect. Let's do another one here. What about this one? I like this move.
Further hit.
He starts to come out. We say no.
Oh.
Says, I'm going to really mess with you. Okay. Gosh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Is
I
it possible
guess
to save the J stone?
I'm going to save the J stone. Now, I'm going to go in this. This is what I would do. I would save here for right or for wrong. He gets out. I have to save the stone.
Mhm.
He fixes.
No.
Please take my corner. What are you, stupid? I'm just going to surround you. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure there's no ladder here.
Mm.
Now, black can still live. Okay, not anymore. Black is just dead. Great. I think black's
Oh,
better.
I see.
So you can go in almost any direction. And if you just maintain your course, you'll be fine. Isn't that interesting? You
Mhm.
gave up the whole corner. No problem. Yeah, these
That's
kinds of
high
things.
stakes.
Yeah, you're leaving a cut. Why would you even? Yeah, we haven't done this one. It's going to Hane. We could go either way. Let's get a nice position outside. White. What's white going to do? If I'm white, I'm going to play here.
Mhm.
And I like having a base. I would say we're alive now because we have a hidden eye in here somewhere,
Mhm.
right? There's a hidden eye there. So we're actually quite strong. And let's have white try to survive. Okay, once again, we're fine and we're chasing white. So you can do almost anything, and it's a matter of what do you see? And I think here we see black's moyo. So this comes to mind. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've seen a lot today.
Yeah.
Trying to be objective, trying to clarify what you want to do. And I think our Moyo situation here may have been the key thing to look at. First, he has a problem.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
See how he wants to handle it. So let's say he didn't have the problem. It's like, well, his Moyo bothers me, and that's it. I'm really concerned. Great. His
Mhm.
Moyo bothers me, but I also want to grow my own. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Makes sense. However you want to do that. How about I have this in already? Oh, I think I want to be more practical this time. So
Mhm.
whatever suits you, right? Yeah. And then trying to, if you can catch yourself, he just made a mistake. You never saw it. There's some perspective that you should now adopt. There's something that was just stated about perimeters and weaknesses
Mhm.
and how valuable they are. I mean, this was valuable. Things are dying. It's so valuable. So I guess we're just asking the questions so you know how to proceed.
What are you going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Any last questions about what we're doing today? Any comments? That 5Q out there that might be
Um,
helping him?
I think I really need to just really understand, well, I mean, just accept the fact that even if the 4/4 point gets double approach, it's still okay. I'm just still feeling uncomfortable about that, and I am just trying to avoid that, as you can see.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is a big one for Q players. And let's look just briefly. So Black's job, get out. AI's showed us A's not great. Too generic, too vague. So we're going to be contacting. And if we're not concerned about 100% perfection, then it doesn't matter which one you play. Like 95, 98% of the time, just doesn't matter. So let's just play one. And then we see what white does. Let's assume this one. And then just don't worry about it. Oh, but what if he cuts me? This is the big fear, right?
Yeah.
Not a problem. You've already had one move away, and now you're about to take a massive corner.
Yep.
And white really doesn't want to start running. This is really good for black to get out and start bothering things, and white's still weak. And yeah.
Yeah. So if you just remember this thing, there's to sacrifice 2 stones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is here. That's the other one you'll find. Just boom, boom, fix. And again, you are cut, but you're alive in the corner. So if he cuts, you just run away. You can't kill your corner. He's too weak. He has so many cuts here.
Interesting.
For instance, he's about to get cut and die. Hello, pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then you just kill over here. Anything, it's just white's position's just too weak. Well,
Wow.
what if white defends first? Oh, actually, white should be defending over here. We generally think about getting out and letting white cut. Because again, you're alive in the corner and you're strong in the center. White's the weak one, not you. It's a little bit of a difficult perspective. You might just choose, I'm just going to fix it so I don't have to think about it. Okay, not best, but certainly get you out of trouble. All's fine here. No problems.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, Roman, thank you.
Thank you.
Viewers, when you're watching Romans in my sessions, if you have questions, things, I wish you guys would talk about this. I'm 5Q2, but I don't know what to do about this. Please send it in. The whole point here is that you guys get value, and Roman's the one that's bringing the questions, the 5Q type questions.
Yeah, no pressure. Being the representative of all the 5Qs.
Okay, guys. Hope to see you next time. Thanks, Roman.
Yeah, thank you.